friends, it's time for science. You know, that's my favorite subject. Today's science activity is something that you can make at home, and it's something that incorporates science and sensory. We're going to use our hands to make something that looks really interesting, is fun to play with, and smells really good. We are going to need some duct tape, a good pair of scissors to cut your duct tape, hair gel. I have the super you don't want to put it on your hair because it's so sticky hair gel from the Dollar Tree. You're also going to need some Orbeez, or I find that these Sure Scents from, again, the Dollar Tree are a good alternative. And these smell like pine. So they smell pretty good. You're also going to need a zip bag. I have these super cheap store brand bags. Do not recommend giving these to a child for this activity. If you're making this at home, splurge on these Ziploc freezer bags. These are thin. They happen to be what I had at home today to show this to you, but these are not sturdy bags. So Ziploc brand, there is a time to pay for that. That Ziploc will have the label on it, the white, where you can write what you're putting into the Ziploc freezer bag. Nail polish remover and a cotton ball will take that off of there. So I want to show you what we're going to make today. Super simple, feely bag. This is also great. As you see, I can make lines and things in it. If you use a gallon size bag, which will take about a third of your bag of hair gel, then it's big enough to do writing activities with. This fun small one is just fun to really squish. And you can see that the beads, let me see if I can raise it up a little bit and you can see, the beads start to look different over time. Some are more solid and some are getting more squishy. So the first thing you want to do is open your zip bag. Parents, resist the temptation to do this for your child. Have them open the zip bag. Then families, you can hold it open and let your child squeeze in the hair gel. I find that less is more, but the squeezing develops hand strength, and we need that for writing. 2 good squirts, kids. If you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then you've got enough hair gel. Can you see that lump of hair gel in there? Then I'm going to open up my Orbeez, my scent beads, and I'm going to dump some in there. I like them. I don't know. They're just really sparkly and pretty. And I wish you were here. They smell good. So we've let the kids open the zip bags. We've let the kids squeeze in the hair gel, dump in some Orbeez. Here's the part, kids, that you may need some help with. The air needs squished out of your bag. I lay it on the table usually and zip out part of the zipper. Then I start smooshing around on it to get the air pockets. Oh, and there's one stuck in the bottom. Get as much of that air out as possible. All right. Super important, duct tape. This is super cheap duct tape that does not seem to make a difference except for when it sticks to itself. I'm cutting a piece that is longer, kids, we've worked on that word, longer than my bag. So there's my duct tape, which is now sticking to my fingers. So guys, that's super fun. Trying to get your fingers back off of it, see? All right, we'll lay the scissors on. Now I'm gonna put the zippy part of my zip bag onto the duct tape and press it down. Then I'm going to fold over the tape at the top and really press, press, press to get that zip completely sealed. And I trim the edges, being careful not to trim my zip bag. Now I've just got the duct tape at the top. What you may want to do is squish the gel and the beads away from the side, and repeat that process for all 4 sides of the bag. Lay your bag on the duct tape, press it down, fold it over, and trim. And my scissors were stuck to the duct tape. Duct tape, wonderful, but it sticks to everything. So there I've got 2 sides done. I gotta keep squishing my gel and my beads away from the side. See how that's empty? And families, as I do this, you'll notice I emphasize words like away from and empty, just helping kids understand that vocabulary in a more meaningful way. I'm going to press that down completely, fold it over, press it again, and unstick my scissors from the duct tape so I can trim. One more side, kids. What do we need to do first? You're right, I need to squish, squish, squish and move that away from the edge. Oh, I got a little bit of hair gel being tricky there. I need to cut one last piece of duct tape, wider or longer than my bag. There we go. Lay that out, put my last side on there, press it down, fold it over. Families, you may want to help a little bit with the duct taping part because duct tape just can stick to everything, including your hands. Trim, and I am ready to go with my squishy fun. Another thing you can do with this, besides just squish it and smell it, is you can put a piece of paper under it. And on your paper, you could put a line. You see that right through there, so we could trace that line with our finger. You might put a letter and put your bag on top of the letter and say big line down, little curve, and it's fun to watch the little water beads move as you do that. You could do shapes. We'll do a tall, narrow triangle. Oh, there's something on the table making a bump in my paper. That's okay. Squish it back out, and I can make big line, little line, and I'm working on writing while I have fun with my squishy sensory bag. Super fun, super cheap. You will notice that it's not super long lasting, but that's okay. Rule at school is you got a hole, it goes in the trash. You can double your Ziploc bag if you want to make it a little more sturdy. Again, I recommend the Ziploc brand freezer. Put all the stuff into one Ziploc bag, then put that down in another Ziploc bag. It's a little harder to get the air out. You'll see I've got some air bubbles in there. It's a little harder when you got the 2 bags, but that's okay. And I like touchy-feely stuff, so I'm just going to sit here and squish this while you have fun making one.